Alright. Couple minutes late, but hello everyone on YouTube. It's boy the Memphis XL, alright. Getting things set up. I'm a little behind, but it's okay. I'm gonna create a room real quick, as I typically do. And we're gonna get to streaming. Doing our usual thing on Master Duel. I got a few decks I want to put together. Something neat. Something interesting. I hope so. I didn't start making one, so that was a start. There was an attempt to start things. Let's see, what is the number? 583? 689. Yeah. And then we have just enough gems to pull once, so we're gonna have to pick. We're gonna have to be very careful with our pick tonight. Yep, everything good, everything good, everything good, everything good. Very nice. Very epic. Alright, this over here. I can see chat now. Excellent. Yeah, we lost a lot of good decks. Can I just get rid of the deck? How does that work? Can't just get rid of the deck slot. Okay, that's fine. But yeah, pretty much just gonna. Okay, I'm still practicing this one, but I figured we mentioned Beaver Warrior last time. I want Beaver Warrior. Leave it to Beaver Warrior. That's one deck I got. And honestly, I still have all these gems and things, so once people actually start shuffling in, we're gonna figure out brainstorm a couple ideas, like what decks maybe to give a shot. For now, I'm gonna play with my Luna Lights, just to get a few duels there. I do owe everybody a video on the Luna Lights. I've just been very busy, not able to full record, but if I get like a good 5 or 6 replays, do that. Alright, what have we got going on? Okay, it's actually Salomon Bridge. I don't expect those. What's this one do? I don't think I want him to start. Yes, my man, I'm a little late today. It was not intention. Just a little, holiday stuff happened. So, not a big deal. Just a couple minutes late. Alright. Let's see how this is gonna go. Maybe not. I don't remember all the Salomon Grid combos. I don't remember when you imperm this. What do I have for? Let's see. I do have the new heavy poly. I have slightly changed Luna Lights because I'm planning to use this when it's time to finally make that video. Okay. Fail links, you say. Interesting. Discarding a dude to do a dude. Let's give her a shot. Shot in the dark. See what happens. Let's see. Yep. Shoot, you gotta roar me already. Dang, sucker. Dang. Let's see. Well, if that's the case, an unfortunate situation, but I guess I'll have to try for the heavy poly. We're gonna. Oh, I can't summon Liger? Oh, I have the materials for Liger. Okay. Guess I'll have to go with Leo. When all else fails, go Leo. The OG. Martin will add me Masquerade. Let's see. If I use Masquerade, I'm gonna hold off on Masquerade for now. Let's just attack. I think that'll be plenty. I mean, he's got the field spell, but what have you. still most of his life points. Let me think about this. If I go for Masquerade... Oh, there you go. Alright, that was a pretty weak duel, but, you know, it's something. Technically speaking, I won that duel. It's not like, when I, like... Yeah, I mean, I was thinking about saving the wolf just for a turn. That sort of thing, just to feel my opponent. But, you know, we'll see how it goes. It's all good. Let's see, once we get more people in here, I do have a small announcements to make. If you didn't quit, you dump the Silver Hound. At some point, yes. I just don't know if that turn was the right turn. Maybe. I don't know how much more combo I could have done in that particular moment. Considering everything. Consider everything. Alright. I'm gonna have to watch those comments. Yeah, I don't play much. Of course I'm back in silver. I find it's better. I get like actual back and forth with people. Better than being up in like master rank or where have you. Okay, so possibly Dynamurphs? Dino Smurfs? Whatever you want to call them. Let's see. Oh, that's brutal. We'll see how this is gonna go. Summon out Leo. Go from there. Layer, good evening. Let's see what's this doing. Let's see. Notepad. I'll start making a list of gear and stuff. Yep. Good evening, sir. What do we got going on for us? This Dimorph, if you can't get out Liger, you're gonna struggle. Right? Possibly, yes. Alright, we're gonna try a new strat. We're gonna actually search Martin. Ditch Martin. No. Yes. Thinking here. I've got Black Sheep to search a Polly, so that's good. So he's gonna go for Rexstorm. Well, that's what he do. Thankfully, Leo is pretty small. Let's see, hold on. Yeah, add Lunalite Fusion. I think. What's activating here? No, I don't need to do that. Activate Lunalite Fusion. I don't think this doesn't banish my stuff, though. That's the one bad thing about it, but summon out the Loiga. Bit of a Toiga. Emerald for targeting Lunalite. Bring it back. Just to spook him. Just to give this dude a little bit of a spook. I don't think Dynamorpheus have much of a counter to what I got. But shall see in a hot second. I was gonna try and screw with this dude a little bit. Just a little bit. Yeah, I mean, the fact that I'm immune, like, I can't use Liger Dancer's effect. Oh, I still can't I can't activate the effect because of Rex turn, but, you know, the other effects won't work. At least they shouldn't. So, like, I can't use Liger's nuke effect, but I can use other stuff. Let's see. I'm gonna attack. I'm gonna attack so many times. I'm gonna attack like a bunch. Thanks to Collided Chicken. Especially then before lag and then raises. Yeah, I can't use that effect. But I can do everything else. And now they can't do nothing in the battle phase, so that's GG right there. There you go. Just summon her. Every once in a while, you just summon her twice for the heck of it. It's called an OTK Plus. Get another one later. Alright. Let me just get one more in the ranks while we're waiting for anyone else to stop by. Well, thanks to the chick, he couldn't use the grave effect of Rex Term, which was good for me. That worked. Alright. So, while we got more people jumping, I just want to briefly mention with Yu-Gi-Oh! Cabin Fever, which starts next week, we kind of capped at 11 people making suggestions, so I am going to be opening that up to just, if people want to keep jumping in, they can. Good evening, Spicy. Yes. Have a very Merry Christmas, Spicy. And all of you. All of you better have a very Merry Christmas. Or else you're going to hear from my lawyer. No, for real. For real. Just everyone have a very Merry Christmas, everyone. Oh yeah, Slayer, if you want a deck, you have two at the moment, but I'm opening it up, like I said, because I already have people donating more. So, yes. And you can leave them here or on any video, all that good stuff. We got, what, 11 out of 31 decks? Yeah, I'm just saying I'm taking off the 2 limit, because we haven't had that many people, as many as I was hoping, suggest decks. That happens sometimes. Let's see what else we got. Did the Discord later? Alright, sounds good. No. I have no idea if this is going to help at all. I'm just doing this to click buttons. I'm just clicking buttons at this point. Trying to stop, like, engines activating. I just feel like that we only have 11 at the moment. I've got, like, Harry sent 2 more, Jank sent another one. I'm like, might as well at this point. I don't want people sending, like, 50, but, you know. Because remember, when we do March Madness, that's going to be no deck suggestions in that one. That's going to be all me. That's why I want Cabin Fever to be nothing but fan-made suggestions and things. God. I tried to stop the Spitwad Dragon. I failed. Yeah, you're negated, brother. Nice try. Never mind. walked right through a double imperm. Again, mayhaps I hit the wrong cards. Hard to say. I felt like I had to do something, otherwise there'll be Primites on the board and even more stuff. You love this one. Put Karibo up for Cabin Fever, have fun. Well, I do need to rebuild that one, so I should do. Let's see, where did. Oh, there you are. Alrighty, got that one. I'm gonna let the other folk know that I'm gonna do theirs too, so. What was it? I hate when people do that. I'm sorry you couldn't full combo. Alright, that's enough. I'm not even gonna save that one. That doesn't count towards. Nobody wants to see that. Nobody wants to see that. He couldn't go full combo. You know, when the combo player can't full combo, they're just gonna run away like little scaredy boys. Like my nephew. Scarediest boy you've ever seen in your life. How many gems is it to one of the special things? Just curious. Almost. I kind of want to duel just a little bit more. Yeah, 3K for like the big one. 1,600 for the small one. This is ridiculous. This is why I did manage to download MDO Pro, so that's going to be special. You get the whole MD, you know, the look, at any of the price. Alright guys, I'm gonna try one more to see if I can get enough gems so we can have a special pull. Just to see, you know, if I can win this one, guaranteed. No more EDO Pro. No. We're not canceling. Listen, MD Pro is neat, but it is a pain to set up, and I'm still not 100% on like the online aspect of it. So no, I would not be asking you guys to download MDO Pro. No, we're still going to be streaming on EDO Pro and Master Duel. 120%. No, MD Pro is just going to be something special we're trying out for the whole, you know, Cabin Fever thing and other specials and stuff. Because it was a pain to download that game. I don't know why, but it was. Let's see here. Let's see. Ditch the wolf. Get the wolf. I don't even have, like, combo or anything. I'm just, like, I'm mashing buttons at this point. We tried dueling Nexus and tested that. That I have not. I think... I'm trying to think of how I'm going to get the girl on the board. I did normal summon, that's true. Messed this up. Let's see. Discard card. Hand. Alright. I see what I messed up. Let's see. What is it doing again? Bringing back a monster, right? Yes. I put Masquerade in the wrong spot. So I definitely messed this duel up a smidge. I'm just seeing if I can recover in some way. Let's see. Adding from the deck to the hand. Get back with Banana Tiger. Yeah, the fact that I put this over here, definitely messing this up. A lot. So at this point, I'm just going to click buttons and hope that we don't die. I have a feeling we're going to die because I messed up. A lot. Yeah, you really gotta leave the pendulum scale zones, like, empty. Unlocked into Lunite to a degree. Get the perfume dancer with no chick on the field you could link for cross sheep. Yeah, I messed that bit up a little bit. Like I said, but we'll see. Depends on what this is. Oh, it's that. Okay, at least I have my banana tiger, so that's better than nothing. Okay. Activate Emerald Birdie. Bringing back... Let me think about this. Yellow Martin went to the... Bring back the squirrel. And the squirrel will activate as well. Would this be the Tenpai Senpai? I hope it isn't. Memphis does not like Tenpai Senpai. It's a very annoying kind of OTK strat. I don't know why it is, it just is. No, what is this? Damn bows. Damn beesies. Them Byzantians. Interesting. I thought with the Traptrix background it would be Traptrix, but I am very much mistaken. What in the Lord's name is this? Not treated as a crystal card. Good to know. Okay. I don't know what this is. Violet crystal. Fascinating. Let's see. I mean, the bad thing for me is I've got, like, nothing on the board. I can't believe I'm actually... I'm worried about Zombie Master equipped with Violet Crystal right now. That is hilarious. Alright, let's see if we can wombo my combo. Despite my mess up with Masquerade, I can still make this work. Somehow. Wonder what this is. This could be many different things. Never. Dude! Why? Why is everyone on Master Duel such a butt? Oh, that probably wasn't even enough points for me to get enough gems. Was it? No. That was a complete waste of our time. And here I was thinking that guy was going to be cool. Alright. Now let's go over to the, the duel room. Just finished Christmas shopping. I don't think I'll make it home in time to duel, depending on how long you go. Yeah, it's probably just going to be 2 hours or so tonight, Jay. But thank you. Also, I want to let you know that we are taking off the 2 deck limit right now for the Cabin Fever. So, I'm going to be adding that, I think it was Nordic she sent. Yes. I'll pick something fun to play. Alright, well the door room's open. Folk are welcome to jump in as they do. What was I going to say? Something else. Babachoo. Babachoo, that's what I'm going to say. I don't know what that means, but I'm going to say it. I kind of figured with it almost being Christmas and whatnot, it was going to be a slow stream tonight. Well, it's okay. We'll have ourselves some fun duels. We'll open a little bit of packet here. But now I'm thinking, I got 1,500 gems. Should I buy a 10-pack? Or should I buy 3 structure decks? I feel like the structure decks might be smarter. We'll have to see how many I got left. Okay, I straight up... I know it's Ecclesia, but because of the shading, that straight up looks like a Stalfo. And I'm like, how did he get in here? Well, Stalfo? Yeah, I gotta remember which I gotta look at my structure decks. I got like a bunch that I just haven't done anything with, which is not good. I should do that because there's lots of stuff I can do with that. Also, let me know if you guys have seen our latest episode of Card Talks. I know not everyone watches Card Talks, but have fun with it. We made the legendary planets. Get the 50. What's it? It's actually a 1600 bundle. That's the thing. Let's see. This hand is a bit of a little bit of a brick. What are we up against? Is this Trap Tricks? Oh, it's Ryziel Trap Tricks. That's what it is. Yeah, this hand's kind of bad. Just a little bad. Not, like, awful. Oh, the MD. Yeah, there's that, too. Alright, then we get this guy on the board. No. You get one. And it's been a hot minute since Libra over here has played his Trap Tricks deck. Quite a while, actually. It's crazy. He used to play it all the time. Alright. Now Memphis has to draw something. Something would be nice. I think you and I both bricked, Libra. It's all good. You brick, I brick. Red brick. Astro Unicorn. Which I'm sure you have a counter to, but I gotta do something. Okay. Let me think about that. Okay, I wasn't gonna. Well, I was gonna use this attack, but I don't think it matters too much. I don't think, maybe. No. No. I'm like, what is the set card that worries me so? Alright, let me think about this. Do I want to do that? I think I do. I activate Sacred Sword at 7 stars. Which, funnily enough, works on monsters that are on the board. For some reason. There we go. Okay, that's fair. Guys, darn it, all I wanted to do was draw a card. I'll get 2 cards, still. Alright, well, I'm gonna hold that in my hand a little longer. Okay, we'll see where it go, man. It could go either way, man. So what happens when both players brick? You never know what's gonna happen, you know? Good things can happen. Awful things can happen. It's hard to say. I will say I'm a little, what you call it? I'm a little bit surprised that there's not like a Trap Tricks mate. You see the OCG ban list? I have not. I didn't hear that. Didn't they ban Maxi or something? I thought I heard somebody say that. So, maybe they did. Maybe they didn't. Hard to say. Maxi's limited. Ash to 2. Interesting. Yeah, because wasn't XP like unlimited in OCG or something? I mean, it's nice. They're finally hitting the darn thing. The one issue I do still have is that, you know, Mold Charming still exists. They're basically just like Maxi. Just more narrow focused. The rebanning of maximum C. The return of Trap Trick Sarah. Well, I'm within an inch of beating over this. Well, Charmy is more fair than yeah. It's the same concept. Just one only works against certain summons, and the other one works against all of them. Come on, Memphis, draw the card. Like, legit. Maybe. Activate Gostra Birth. I've never looked at the art of this thing. What's going on? Oh, Maxi, okay. I kind of have to, though. I don't want to fully commit to embracing the Maxi challenge, but I feel like I should at least summon a monster. Imperm again. There's an ironic twist for you. That's just gonna make it so I'm less likely to do. Oh, okay, because you're gonna use that. Okay. Oh yeah. Wait, what's this do? Yeah, well, I got my own Max C. Well, Konami's gonna make more Charmy for searching. That would be horrifying. I don't know if Konami would ever punish. Well, they punish searching and floodgates and things in the past. Maybe. Ugh. That would not be pleasant. That's for certain. Oh, my catcher bird. I was gonna do stuff with that. Oh no. Uh-oh. Libro is getting cards now. Let's see. No. Activate Full Metal Jacket Man. Just double check something. Yeah, it has to be a big dragon. I have small dragon. Okay. It's very touch and go right now, but I think Libra might be about to start doing stuff. Because now he's got Murmello and he's got holy shit. Unfortunately, I can't do focus against this right now. I don't know. I don't think Castor Unicorn is going to be the guy we want him to be here. Let's see. This sadly doesn't do anything if it gets destroyed. I really just did that more to shuffle my bloody deck and get better bloody cards. What? Okay, let's see that extra deck. What do we have that we can get rid of? Difficult decision here. We shall see. What do we have? Trap Troll, Nightmare, does nothing against Unicorn, okay. Good. into whom? Alright, the Ryzen guy. I forgot about him. I think Libra had 2 of these anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I was gonna hit PG Colada because it was like one of that thing. Oh boy. Alright. Dang. Unfortunately, I think my opening brickiness did not help. That didn't help nothing. All these spell traps and none of the monsters I need. It's sad because I used to have a trap tricks deck, but I don't have it no more because mine lost. That was the nature of that one stream we did. I was like, if my deck loses, delete it. I think I still have the Ryziels though, but I don't remember. I want to say I do. Alright. I can clearly tell I'm pretty much cooked here, but I don't believe in hitting the surrender button. I'll let Libra do his thing. A sad day for Dragon Boolers. I got stuck with a baby in my hand and nothing to discard it with. I guess I could have discarded the unicorn earlier, but that wouldn't work too well. Rednator. I'm surprised this guy doesn't have a summoning animation. Or did he and I'm just blind? No, he does. I'm blind. Okay. This attaches anything? Yeah, just any monster. I guess if it was any card, that'd be a bit much. Yeah, I'm pretty much dead to rights, because if I try to blow you up... If I activate anything, you detach and blow up my stuff. Use a special summon monster's effect, that monster gets destroyed. I don't think I can OTK over Sarah in these situations. That would be pretty impressive if I could do that. But yeah, all the stuff I drew that was not helpful. I need more monsters. There's like one card in my deck that could save me right now. 2. That's Grass or Reasoning. And I got neither. Lightning. Dragon Ruler of Winds. Okay, now that's fair. Judge Dark Call. I hate that this thing's at 1 again in Master Duel, and it still shows up all the time. Every time. Alright. There goes my plans to summon anything, but it's not over. Technically. I only want to play today, but I'm going to stay in calm. Okay, Levi, that's fine. Thank you, sir. At least it's going to be like a pretty chill... Like, chiller than normal stream. Really. I'm really just dueling a bit, and I might work on a deck, and I'm going to open some backs, you know? It's not going to be too crazy of a stream, to be honest. We'll do crazier when it's almost time for New Year's. Go! I might be going down when I'm punching this little girl in the face. With a dragon. Alright, I'm happy. The Brick Fest ends. The deck that was able to out-brick first was the winner. And if only my Sacred Sword had gone off, that could have been so good. But, that's there. Just that. Oh yeah, Levi, I just want to let you... Okay. Actually, Levi, I don't think you left any decks for Yu-Gi-Oh! Cabin Fever. So if you'd like to, you're welcome to. I'm lifting the restriction of 2. So if there's any decks you want to see for that series, let us know. Here on the Discord, wherever. Yes. We got 11, well now 12, 34. Now we have 15. 15 spots out of 31. There we go. Let me tell you, this is actually my second stream of the day, funnily enough. I was over on Necro's channel, trying to get that boy to stream again. Oh my lord, I don't know what to do with that boy. That boy just wants to sit there and complain. It's so painful. Like, you ever wish the best for somebody, but they just do not care? Painful. Anyway, there's a lot of GG, sir. There's your revenge for last time or whatever. Good game. Right, I'm gonna try the Dragon Rose one more time though, just because I feel like I just bricked. Haven't yet made any decks want to show up. That's okay, you know. I mean, if you have any ideas between now and the end of January, basically, until we're out of room, that's fine, you know. And again, you don't have to make a whole deck. You just like name a deck you want to see, that sort of thing. Whatever works for you. I'm just letting you know. Haven't heard from Claronis or you or a few other people. Oh yeah, and Slayer's got his coming up. Did he do it yet? Not yet. What do we got here? Ah. Please don't ash, please don't ash, please don't ash, please don't ash. Oh, yes. Actually, it's like trying to get an alcohol to get to me. Kinda. Let's see, what did I actually... Did I even mill anything good? Not the best of mills, I suppose. Let's see. Activate React 10. Dragon Ruler of Pebbles. Boom, baby cereal. What do we got? Maxi. I can live with that, I think. Armed Dragon goes off and draws me another card. I'll set a card and keep it simple. Gosh darn it, it's always Harpy's Fifth Duster. Master Duel won't let me activate cards in the draw phase. Like, ever. Full Metal Jacket Dragon. Equip this even though it's gonna go away. Go by 400 attack points. I was using those. Yeah, the longer I can delay this, Tina. Media Pro won't let me do that either. Oh, usually if you hold down on the right, or on the, sorry, the left button, whatever you want to call it, when you're on EDO Pro, like, you can usually, like, activate cards super early. Oh boy, what's gonna happen now? Turn your face up, change your face down, add to Stina, which adds the guy that searches more guys. Yeah, get that guy. Demigod of the Testinas. Is that one of the decks that Harry was trying to send me? Hold on, I'm gonna double check that. While I'm waiting for combos to wombo. Let's see. No, he said Enneacraft and Hecka Hands, for the record. I guess Harry has a a buddy he likes to duel with, and they come up with some crazy decks. They're the ones who came up with the cool tunes, which I still need to practice because it's a crazy deck. Let's see here. Oh boy, 2 level 10s. Starting to think that 60 card Wagon Rulers is not as consistent as I was hoping it'd be. Or maybe I'm just bricking tonight. I don't know. One of the two. Let's see. Because now we have 50. So is this little thing here Tistina, or is like the whole thing Tistina? I'm confused and confuddled. Then there's the guy from Smash. You know, the funniest thing you can ever do with Tistinas is to play a Layer of Darkness against them, because it turns them into darks. And that makes the Tistina seem like really ironic, because he defies darkness. Okay, clearly Dragon Rulers don't want to work today. I will not play them no more. Not today, anyway. I'm not deleting the deck. That's not this stream. That's not this one. Okay, clearly Dragon Rulers don't want to work today. I will have to work on that deck eventually. Alright, what decks do I have that are still alive? Play this one and like, wait, what's wrong with this deck? What's wrong with you? Oh, okay. See if we can get our boy Jank. I know he's got like a new computer and stuff. He was actually streaming on Twitch the other day, which was neat. I wish I could have stayed longer, but could mean for smoother dueling. So let that happen. Still. Come on, Master Duel. What the heck? What the heckin'? What the bajoobajoops? What on earth am I spectating? I have no idea. Oh, that's a weird glitch. Well, I feel like that's more of a glitch than anything else. We'll duel you later, Slayer. So I'm trying to give Jack his turn. I've not played Black Wings in like forever. That was Master Duel being, what, 3 years old at this point and still having issues. Silly little Master Duel having issues. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, if y'all are interested, I did make the card review for the Legendary Planets today. I put a lot of effort into it. Put a lot of effort and love into that one, so if y'all are interested, you know, give it a shot. More like Apprentice Duel. More like with the oh my, no, I'm not gonna do a Trump joke today, no. I'm good. Konami have beef with Jank? Possibly. The way it never wants to work for him, it could be. Alright, so I need to remember the combos. Let's see. Possibly. Jamal the Sandstorm. Let's Let's see. I need more. It is a tuner monster. Coming out this dude. He does cool stuff. Oh my! I don't know what's going on. I am like bricking like crazy today. You know, the world making fun of Trump, hashtag impeach Trump 2026. That's just the Democrats doing that stuff. They've been doing that for years. I don't want to get super political, but that's literally been them for the past, like, let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, almost a decade. They don't get me wrong, the guy's kind of a nuts, but I still kind of prefer him to the last guy. What do we got? Oh yeah, we still got Jack doing his heroes. I really gotta make a hero deck. I have all the structure decks. I gotta do it. My politics are just like such a pain. You know what I mean? Politics are just dumb. Just dudes in suits pretending like they got power, and when they got it, they will not let it go. And they spend most of the time whining. Which is why you should vote for your boy, the Memphis Accelerate, President of the United States in 2028. Hey, Claranus, good evening, my man. Good evening, brother. How's it going? Oh, we got all the crew. Oh, I got most of the crew here. Got a good chunk of it. There's Canadian comedian drunk content, so it's not just them. Well, that's comedians. They'll bunk on anybody. They're comedians. That's what they do. That's like their job. Let's see. What I gotta say? Yes, we got Slayer's deck. Oh, Claranus. Just as a reminder, if you didn't know, we're doing the special in January, Cabin Fever Yu-Gi-Oh! If you have any decks you want to see played, let me know, okay? Comments or here in stream, whatever you want to do. Our boy Claranus here. And, yeah, he's the one who inspired me to do the video on the planets, because I'm like, you know, planets are cool. I completely forgot all about him. And so he just finished up a series of on his channel where he played with all the planet monsters, like whole decks on each of them. Very epic. You wouldn't believe the stuff this guy got up to. And what we got going on here, Infernal Devicer. Awesome. Ought to be interesting. What do we got? Electrum searching a couple of normals. Or at least a normal. It's always been my favorite use of Infernal Devicer. Get the normies. Something different, you know what I mean? Uh-oh. Pray, chat. Okay. I'm always worried when Jank uses Slash Draw because it's actually at like 3 in Master Duel. And he has shown himself to be able to do this. That goes here. We need more suggestions. I just want to give everybody, part of my community or new to it or what have you, a chance to, you know, have their voice heard during it, you know? Yeah, one of these days I'm with dueling Jank on Master Duel will be like, oh, look at Jank in his silly deck and he's gonna slash draw me to death. 120%. It's gonna happen. Basically, it's the 100 Days Yu-Gi-Oh! But smaller, coming in January. If there's any decks you wanted to see played, that's all. You know, just that, you know, typical thing. If you want to see a deck played, you know. We only have like 31 spots total, and we're at about 15, roughly. No! Kratos, don't! How could you? Uh-oh, I might actually be in trouble here. Like, legitimately in trouble. I don't know why I keep breaking today. It's weird. Like, I played the Dragon Rulers, and I played Grass, and I still didn't mill the cards I needed. That's gonna be favorite hero. Oh boy, this is bad. This is very bad. Thinking logically. Oh boy. I'm gonna have to hedge bets here and see what happens. I don't know if it's gonna work or not, but I don't have any other options. We'll see. What I get for... I have not touched Blackwing since I made this deck, like, years ago. It makes sense that Memphis bricks with the darn thing. Okay, I'm alive. That's all that matters. Unless this is gonna go off and summon Electrum. Won't deny that if Jank actually dropped Electrum on me, that would be pretty crazy. Have you heard about what's happening in Nepal and Madagascar? People around the world are starting to crack down on government corruption. Epic. I am fine with that. You know, governments need to be, like, open and straightforward and stuff. That's just what you do. I have a feeling that I'm doomed, but at the very least I'll do damage. I am literally drawing all the Blackwings I don't want to draw. Well, like 2 of the ones. I forget what the combo was, but Kunai's part of a combo, Dondo's part of a combo. Whirlwind would have been great if I could Synchro Shove it. One where I messed up. I should have searched something else. Yeah. That's what... Oh lord, he's doing it again. Whew. Dude, I'm bricking like crazy tonight. I've been seeing that. I hope that's not causing Oda any trouble. The man already has enough on his plate, you know? We're getting closer and closer. 2026 might be the year we finally know what the One Piece is. People give him all this flack for, like, retcon and stuff, because One Piece is like, what, almost 1,200 chapters? Give a man for forgetting little details? And I don't want to hear that people giving Oda trouble. Ever. Oh boy, this is bad. Anytime, you know, tonight or tomorrow even or whatever. Just wanted to let you know and, you know, if it's something you want. Well, everyone gets 2 for now, but yeah, I'm probably gonna, like I said, lift that. I mean, I already had the Karibo, so we're basically lifting it out now. You have at least 2. Alright. Oh yeah, Ubel's on the board, so that's gonna be... Tribute monster or destroy Ubel. Can you use favorite hero to summon Kluger? I imagine you can. Let's see, what do we got? Maybe. Possibly. We'll see if old Memphis can pull a rabbit out of his hat. Without having Silhouette Hat Rabbit. Good lord. Tennis card. Good lord, my deck is bricking crazy. I don't know what it is. I summoned Chinook. Special summon... Wait, what's this do? Oh, there we go. Gonna activate that to do it. You think Hideo Kojima can write One Piece? I don't know, man. I think that's an Oda thing, exclusive. I mean, the guy's been writing One Piece for 25, what, years? Ish. Like, that's like his baby right there. I can't imagine someone else writing One Piece. Soon a lot of young people in a lot of countries waving the One Piece flag protesting against the government's corruption. Which is, I guess that's just purposeful, but it's also kind of ironic, considering that basically what's happening in One Piece, they're fighting the corrupt evil government. Thinking here. Let's see. Okay, we're getting all political now. Let's see. All I'll say is I won't factually worry about Trump too much until he actually tries to run for a third term. Then we can be annoyed at Trumpy. Oh shoot, I forgot about the rock. Well, gosh darn it, it's a rock. A rock of age. I gotta play that game on Steam one of these days. I still have a whole bunch of games to finish up. It's typical me. That's gotta be something we do in 2026. Gotta finish all of the games. The One Piece is that one character that cries too much. That's the only character you should remember, sir. The only important one. Or something. Alright, we'll see how this is gonna go. I'll swear this has been called by the whole time. Okay, this is good. I cannot believe that my Black Wings are getting bodied this bad. Like, the only time I've had a tuner, I had the inappropriate non-tuner. It's incredibly crazy. Is he still alive? Probably. Very few people actually die in One Piece. When they do, Oda makes a point to make sure you know they're dead. Like old man... Oh shoot, I'm gonna forget his name. I pronounce his name. Old man... Tokuyasu? Old man! What do we got going on? Yeah, favorite contacto. Oh boy, this is bad. Depending on who this is, there's a lot of things it could be. As long as it doesn't have piercing damage. Oh, it's even worse. This is worse than pierce damage. This is motherfucking the shiny one. Inflict damage equal to that monster's attack in the grave. Yeah, I'm dead. Why am I freaking so much tonight? I don't know what's going on. Good lord, I am bricking hard. I'm bricking so hard, I don't know what it is. Work harder, you damn birds. Oh my goodness. Zoro almost dies every single chapter. Well, every other, what do you call it? Not chapter, not saga. Every other arc. That's the one. Big Mom's friends, their deaths are only heavily implied. Basically, think about her being dead. Well, I mean, we assume that Big Mom's dead. She might not be, for all we know. Probably is, though. Is it her crazy soul power little buddies? They still exist. which is interesting. Brig. What do I play now? I'm like, what deck do I want to see, like, not do stuff now? Who am I? I'm against King this time, so I'm gonna assume the King is gonna be playing Mekankos, because that's what he will do. He'll play the Mekanker Spanks. I mean, it's Oda, you never know with this guy. I'm just saying, don't be surprised when we get to the final arc of One Piece and the ground erupts and a giant lava fusion of Big Mom and Kaido shows up and is like... Okay, I don't think Oda would actually do that, but you never know. It could happen. We just have to wait and see. She's still falling. Yeah, she just fell through the whole Earth, basically. Turns out the One Piece world was hollow all along. No, I'm pretty sure she is actually dead. I guess another big question is, will we see her powers in somebody else at some point? Maybe, possibly, don't know. Don't know, man. Don't know. I'm glad, yeah. Weird thing to say, but I'm glad Spicy's not here, because I don't think he's that caught up to One Piece just yet, and I don't want to spoil him. Emergency teleportation. Psychos. Okay, interesting. What is this going for? Spiritual Beastie Boys. There's just summon a ritual beast on the deck, every self. Summon out the penguin. Oh boy. I don't know if I can stop this. I don't know. Like, obviously I have things to stop things. I'm just like, do I have enough to stop full combo of Spiritual Beastie Boys? I have no idea. It's been a while. I'm also really glad to see Libra playing a new deck. A new deck that doesn't seem that I mean, obviously the Lauras are all going to be Ultras, and I only have so many Ultra bits. Oh my lord, it's a can of Hawk. Summon a Ritual Beast Tamer from the deck. Remind me. I just don't okay, I'll just mention, I have an Ash. I don't think ashing is going to help here. Ritual Beasts are a pretty tanky bunch when it comes to their like, it takes a lot to interrupt them. But at the very least, you have to do it at a specific timing. And I don't remember the combo. Is that a dolphin? It's the fancy river dolphin. It's funny, this looks more like, well, being pink, it looks like a river dolphin, but clearly is a regular dolphin. Okay, what if I stop? Well, this is probably bad. I'm just gonna get it out of my head. I don't want to see Ash anymore. Get out of here, Ash Blossom. This way, Libra can just make up what combos he wants. Just whatever. We'll see what we get coming down the pipeline. Ugh. Now, back. Okay. Don't tell me it actually worked. Because there's no way. Okay. Let's say there's no way my dumb head actually got it right. No, this is a very soft once per turn. That's what makes Ritual Beast so powerful, is that their old school cards are not once per... They're soft once per turn, so a lot of their effects. What was I gonna say? Yeah, Kaido Hawk used to be banned. It was so good. I just got back from watching Avatar, Fire and Ash. Alright. Heard mixed things about that one. Not sure if I'll watch it or not. Honestly, it feels like Avatar just kind of being dragged out myself, but... No, what are your thoughts, Levi? Good or bad? Was there enough fire and or ash in the movie? That's the big question. Like, obviously, in a minority of people that like the franchise. Okay, well, as long as you enjoy it, that's the most important thing. You know? Like I said, I haven't watched... I mean, I like the first movie, obviously. The second one was okay. Little weird, but it was okay. Now, like I said, I haven't seen the third one yet, so I cannot judge the third one. So I take a power monster with that, either add to your hand or send to the graveyard. That'll be the lion one. Barely not enough. Well, at least it had some fire, but you'd think for a movie called Fire and Ash, there'd be a lot more fire and a lot more ash. They should have just gotten like Ash Ketchum in there, and then it would have made perfect sense. How's your stream? Well, so far, actually, I have had 3 duels, and I bricked every time. The second movie came out. When did it come out? Hold on, let me double check that while we're waiting. Uh, 2022. So not that long ago. Funnily enough. What do we got? Is this gonna be Thunder Dragon? Yeah. Blocking my searches. That's evil. Evil. Yes, thank you, Exy. Happy holidays to everybody. That's right. Merry Christmases and Happy Hanukkahs and Kwanzas and everything else. What we got? Masquerade too. So this is what spiritual beasts do when you interrupt the combo. They go for Thunder Dragon Colossus. Alright. Does Memphis still have deck room for cabin? Yes, he does. Lots of room. And stuff. Aww. Let me think. Something. I'm saying there could have been a little more. Yeah. Just saying, if a movie's called Fire and Ash, there should be lots of fire and lots of ash. Oh yeah, we'll take this. I'm gonna move my indigo eclipse. What say ye to that? Ah. That'll do it. No! Indigo! Alright, so I'm assuming this is gonna be Nightmare Unicorn. I could be very wrong. No, it's Little Knight. Okay. It's almost worse. However, I have triple tactical talents. All a part of my plan. Yes. Now I can use my Feensmith guy. Layer upon layer, but I was prepared. Alright, activate Pharaoh Lurie, summon out little gremlin man. Summon forth evil sarcophagus of doom. Activate evil sarcophagus of doom. Summon forth Rakrama. Actually, I think the last movie I saw was the Five Nights at Freddy movie. That was pretty good. You know, they definitely improved on the horror aspect of it. I hated the concessions, though. I thought I'd grab a little commemorative little pizza there. The pizza's at my local... Oh! Okay, hold on. I still have something. What about a deck with the original banishment fish? Okay, sure. There's one. I'm not dead yet. I still have one card left. Mech Knight of the Blue Sky. They can't really do anything with what happened. Also, now I'm just screwed, because, you know, Thunder Dragon's coming back, and I can't search. Not good, Captain. Not good. Gosh darn it. You guys, why do you guys have all the outs to my strats tonight? Do I gotta start playing like slower decks so y'all just get bricked by these Nibiru's? Maybe. Dang it. So close to a comeback, man. I would have added the Thunder Dragon, yeah. That it would. The... Pretty much boned here. What we got? Oh no. More ritual boys. Specifically, Boltanok is back. Wait, what's this doing? Why would I do that? I didn't even know Lacrima had another effect. Crazy. The White Horned Dragon is... White Horned... Wait. White Horned Dragon. Yeah, I think after I duel Slayer again, it'll be your turn again, yes. White Horned Dragon. Who's that? White Horned Dragon. Oh! I forgot about this card existing. Okay, sure. This card's summon. Target defies spells in the opponent's grave. Banish the targets. Do not ever every banished by that. And it's a permanent boot. Okay, sure. You guys. Oh, wait, shoot. No, I'm sorry about that. This is why I ask you guys, because I'll come up with some neat stuff. Yes. But you guys always come up with, like, the stuff I completely forget about. I'm like, who is White Horned Dragon? And I'm like, oh, now I remember that guy. I remember that dude. That one guy who does the stuff. Absolutely. Banish fishes and... Well, I'll probably add some modern fishes, but yes. Absolutely. White Horned Dragon. Maybe we can face off against, like, a Sky Striker player with that. That would be cool. That would be hilarious. Whitehorn Dragon's one of those monsters that's like, it's really good in certain matchups. We just have to hope we don't see, like, Labyrinth. That wouldn't be good. Alright, so 12, 13, 14. Assuming you get 2 from Slayer, that's 16. A couple from X, that's 18. And then the other 2 from Harry, that's 20, so... Once I get everything tallied up, we should be around 21 suggestions. Which is good. That should... This weekend I'm going to be building all these decks. But I still have to make, like, the yummy ghouls and stuff. When a real challenge, use Element of Heal, Bubble Man, Flame Wing Man, Infernal Rage can... Neo, Bubble Man, Flame Wing Man, Infernal Rage can summon it. I will think about that one. Maybe. We'll see. We still have some room for suggestions and stuff. We'll see how it goes. I still have to summon Zushin. Which, I'm thinking... Like, I was doing some studying on, like, what people have tried to do to summon Zushin in the past, because I've never tried it before. Most people just do, like, dump spells and magic library and junk like that. I don't really want to do that. Good night, Claros. Thanks for everything, and you have a very Merry Christmas, my man. Very Merry Christmas to everybody. Especially you. Yeah, so... when we do Zushin, I'm definitely going to use the cheaper methods of getting him out, like Wild Monster Pierce is going to be in the deck for sure. But I'm also going to focus on trying to summon him the normal way, obviously. Because here's the thing. We have a suggestion to make Zushin, but it is not a turbo Zushin request. It's just summon him, period. So, that's going to be the main thing. Let me double check one thing. Hold on. Leaping Giant Zushin. Okay, I'm just going to activate these cards. They keep asking me to. I'm like, screw it. I will summon out a monster. Will this let me live? I doubt it. Will Memphis get to live today? Probably not. Well, I don't know if Bean Smith would have actually helped me win the duel or anything, but it would have made me feel better about it. Let's see, let's summon out Purple Man, I guess. I don't think it really matters too much. This adds to Dirt to the head, and Colossus is a pain in the butt. Colossus be like, no searching period. Which is why I got him originally banned, and then they unbanned him. Oh, that's the smell of dragon in the morning. I feel like I was going to say something else, but now I forgot. Oh yeah, well, I was looking up. So yeah, Zushin, and must be set. But you can see, let's see. He has to be special summoned, but he doesn't prevent you from not special summoning him. Finally have decks for all the guys in the primary count. Nice. What's it called? I gotta check if Waking the Dragon. No, I don't think Waking the Dragon works. It has to be something else. Could have summoned the one with 3,000 defense. True. Although I have a feeling that Libra's gonna summon something bigger than that any second now. Yeah, never mind. This guy's actually smaller. I mean, yeah. Let's see. What does it do? Get another normal summon of Canahawk. Like in all seriousness, when this deck doesn't lock down and stuff, Fake Knights struggle. So I don't think there's a point in like prolonging this one. Although Libra clearly doesn't agree with me because he wants to combo hard. Making up for me kicking his butt last week, but yeah, it's okay. I get it. It's funny, well, it's funny the decks we were like testing last week did so much better than today. All my Master Duel decks want to just brick hard. I don't know why. They just, I didn't spend enough Ultra bits. Yeah, there we go. Ulti Gaia Paleo. That's why I figured it's gonna show. So it doesn't matter if I summon the 3K defender or not. Eh. After all of that, finally damage was dealt. Ouchie bibbles. Alright. It all depends on what we draw into here. It depends what's gonna happen, period. Nope. You know, low-key... let's see, what's this? What was I gonna say? I was gonna say that low-key, you could probably play Stormforth in a Back Knight deck. Or at least, like, for, like, Blue Sky as an example. You don't necessarily have to summon from the extra deck, you just have to get, like, certain things on the board. Just a thought. Equip Requiem. Yeah, I had a feeling that was gonna happen. Black Harvest effect is so weird. Like, let's see, target Fiendsmith. I'm just curious, like, what Fiendsmith link would you even want to summon during your opponent's turn? Well, that's meant for Agar, what's his face? I can't think of who that's for. We're gonna do more animation. Yeah, that'll be EDO Pro. You know what, I'm gonna write a note down for that. That'll be, well, I have to see how many decks I can build in a week. Because I have all those other decks to build now. I gotta figure out what day that's gonna be. What day? Let's see. Wednesday, Thursday. We'll see how it goes. I'll let you guys know. Members, what's your favorite overall card? Well, my favorite card of the game, period, as some people remember, is Needle Burrower. Which, surprisingly, it's not Karibo, but it is Needle Burrower. My favorite deck I've ever made might have to be the Galactite Turbo. My favorite summoning gimmick has always been fusions. Link 3, they can revive a Fiendsmith and equip itself. Okay, yeah. I figured it had to be Aggro. That's the only one that makes sense. I guess you could also revive Requiem. That is true. What's going on? Like, you could revive Requiem, too, because it has a quick effect, but... there's no Fiendsmith that you could special summon with that wouldn't mean anything, but I'll just do it just to... Darn game keeps asking. Good golly, Miss Molly. Okay, yeah, Alta Gaia Peo. Actually, fun fact, I remember, what was it? It was years ago. I'm so bad at, like, planning things, guys, you know that. I never made those top 10s for, like, the other season of 100 Days Yu-Gi-Oh! That's something else I gotta really do in the new year. That'll have to be a big focus of February, I feel. Like, content creation-wise. Like, there'll be a bunch of indie streams and stuff, and there's gonna be hard talks, evil tiles. I should really just pick a couple of the seasons, like, do seasons 6 and 5. Top 10. Okay, so this is a weird thing to even bring up at all. I don't even know why I'm bringing this up. So, oh hey, we gained a sub. Awesome, thank you. I don't know who you are, but thank you. We're back to 972 again. So, the other day I made a little tier list with Necro, and I gotta make another tier list before the end of the year. Ugh. With the Terra Nova Legendary Pokemon, very fun list. Someone disliked it. I don't know why. I wish people would mention why they disliked it. People just want to be anonymous on the internet. It's not healthy. You know? If we're going to dislike something, mention why. How else will people grow? It's called constructive criticism. Oh, well, balls to that. Did I just get bounced by a freaking dolphin? Like that one smash... What you call it? That one limit break from Final Fantasy VII. I got bushwhacked by a dolphin. Now, Libra, we don't have all night for this combo, so make it quick. I still got 2 duels and a pack to open. I appreciate people even still subbing when I'm, like, losing this bad on MD tonight. It's whatever. Or not whatever, I'm talking wrong. It's pleasant to know that I don't have to be, like, super witty all the time, or know exactly what I'm doing 24/7. I would still like it if my decks would not brick so bad. I don't know why they're bricking so... Master Duel is terrible shuffler, I swear. It only seems to work on me. Both me and Danny watched that tier list and thoroughly enjoyed it. I'm glad you did, actually. Glad you and Danny both enjoyed that. Never told him Necro enjoys it. I bring him on because he's the only one who's ever seen those two legendaries. Can you tell if he even enjoyed it? No. The Necro Link Kitty's a butt, and we're gonna make a huge... what you call it? That's gonna be the YouTube drama. Me versus Necro Link Kitty 2026. We're gonna destroy that guy. For no good reason. Alright, what deck do I want to play? I gotta build some new decks. I got nothing left. My little goblin boys. Avenge me, goblins. Boxing match button. Dude, you can poke Necro and he's in pain. I've seen children with more gump than he does. Being unknown on the internet is healthy, I'd say. Be too known, people might dox you. Okay, that is fair. I'm just saying, if you're gonna just like something, be open about why. I'm mostly saying this for my own sake because I'd like it if people said why they don't like the video so that I know, like, what needs fixing. We're bored of... Well, thank you for getting bored. That way other people get a chance to play, sir. Thank you. Let's see what we got here. Special summon Toy Top. Okay, this time we actually have a combo. Excellent. Special summon Tomborg. Special summon this thing. Try to put monsters, someone's cover the hand. Is this a tuner? That is a tuner. Let's see. I got that. Sometimes I make a video they dislike and never get a reason. Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Special summon Foxy Tune. Yeah, some of the best support I've ever gotten on this channel for, constructive criticism. Like, first time I knew that my audio needed help was from people telling me, hey, love the content. Your audio sucks. They didn't use that as exact words, but, same idea. Maybe I should have gotten Dig Dug. Probably a terrible... Oh, I should have... Okay, I see what I messed up there. I should have paid those 600 lap points. But whatever. You never really realize it until you actually summon this in Master Duel how grody Psychic and Punisher actually looks. He is a spooky looking dude. Where's Gabonga? We'll put that as a material. That works. Now we see where this goes. But yeah, I should have paid that 600 life points. Or no, it wasn't paying, it was just getting game life points. Okay, gain attack points. Potato. But yes. Again, we made Card Talks, Legendary Planets, talking about the Legendary Planet series. By our boy Claranus, who made his whole series on each of the planets. Playing them in decks I had never considered for any of them, so that was really cool. Oh yeah, I'll put some work into that, and I hope people will enjoy it. Let's see. What deck are you running, and what are you playing in rank? Right now, I am playing my Goblin Bikers. I don't really bother with... I really just switch between decks and rank. Right now it's Lunalights, really, but it changes depending on the mood. I like to change my deck up every now and then whenever I have, like, more decks to play. I really need to take all them structured decks I have and make some new decks. Why works when it's equal to. Thank balls. But also, he murdered my Kabunga. Which hurts my feelings. Alright, so now is the part where we're gonna get automated. With Blue Utopia. Personally, I prefer Blue Karibo. That's my preference anyway. I prefer Blue Karibo. Like me some Blue Karibos. Gold Astro Karibo. There's a Karibo for you. So versatile. So neat. Of course, it's gonna be goblins. Of course, it's gonna be goblins used against other goblins. What type of Pokemon game do you play on your channel? Usually we play, like, fan games and stuff. We're big on Pokemon Terra Nova, but we've also played, let's see, Pokemon Uranium. We've played Pokemon Solar Light, Lunar Dark. Let me bring up my playlist real quick. Let's see what else we got. We got Uranium. We got Pokemon Duel. Let's see what else. Yep, Curry Bay. We got Pokemon Fusion Generation 2. That happened a while, but those are old ones. But we got Xenoverse. Like, a lot of fan games. I like to play the fan games. It's more interesting than, like, the main series to me. For the most part. You know, I played, like, Scarlet Violet, and I was not too bad about it. But I prefer on the channel play, like, fan games and stuff. I like to see, like, the creativeness of the creators. The people who grew up with Pokemon and want to put their own spin on it. That's what I like to see. Also, this is Go 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 Golem. ROM Hack Mario, that sounds neat. I played ROM Hack Fire Emblem not too long ago, and I got a video to make again on that one, but that was really fun. A lot of early 2000s humor, that one. Yeah. When time and effort are put into them, ROM hacks are a lot of fun. Some of the Pokemon games are just kind of like reskins of stuff, but let's see. I activate Ladder Sploder. I haven't played many Pokemon ROM hacks. I do want to play with Pokemon Yu-Gi-Oh! ROM hack games. I have to double check. I think I have that on my Discord, actually. Let me triple check that just out of curiosity. Fan games. Yeah, I do. Just so you know, our Discord, which I have, which is totally free to join and peruse. I have a hashtag for fan games. I got a Visual Boy on there and a Yu-Gi-Oh! Pokeduel. What's going on here? You think you would make your own ROM hack game? Oh. If I had the time, my man, I would. I have no idea what it would be about. It would be something. Although I have looked on Steam, and I did once see they had, like, RPG Maker on Steam, so that piqued my interest there for a second there. Buy the game. All ROM hacks should be free, my man. You should never have to pay for a ROM hack, ever. That stuff is free. Alright, what do we got here? Stealing my stuff, you say? Dig dug. Let's see here. What are we gonna do? Special summon Psychic Wielder. And make Big Gabunga number 2. Behold my Gabunga. Alright, let's see. Start summoning and try to go on the back. Yes. Goblin Bikers gone wild. It's time for the revenge of the Gobos. They have been ostracized and beaten down too long. Apparently I have to tribute for this one. Hold on. Alright, everyone has to be a Gobbo, that's right. Thinking about this. Have you played the Detective Luigi? That one I have not heard of. Sounds interesting, though. Like a detective game for Luigi. Okay, interesting. Was it though? Yeah, save your monster. Nintendo stopped downloading old Pokemon games as emulators. Consumers make them available for the new consoles. Nintendo, no. Basically, yes. Activate Binga Bunga's effect. The succeed material was detached from a monster. Then Binga Bunga can get a card. Now, this is why I don't want to have like a Switch 2. It's like Nintendo has gone completely off the deep end. In that you can't modify the Switch 2, you can't do nothing to it. You're not buying games, you're buying the rights to play games. Not my cup of tea. Let's see. I think we're good. I think, I mean, a game doesn't necessarily have to have multiple endings to be good, but it is nice when they do. It gives them, like, more replay value. They're anti-consumer, this gen. Yeah, companies just, well, they've been like that for a while. You ever heard of planned obsolescence? Companies have been anti-consumerism for 100 years. Yeah, and they got the little user licenses like nobody reads them. But if you break the law, we will take you to court. No. Clatter Sploder. The anti-Xyz boy. Anti-Xyz Chicken Man. Who I just realized is better for offense than defense. What's it doing again? Alright, bringing it back, dude. Yes. Like, if it wasn't for planned obsolescence, we'd have light bulbs that last us 200 years by now. But, you know, Power World, I've never played Power World. I've thought about it, and maybe I will in the future. I have a lot of games on my Steam I gotta play before I can buy new ones. But I would consider at least trying out Power. It's different. It's interesting, I suppose. I know I'm too much of a nice guy. I would not want my pals being all like. I spend so much time making sure my pals are like super pampered and junk than actually getting anything done in the game. Build like a castle, and the castle's got, you know, all the amenities. All my pals are like super spoiled. Awful. Y'all should see how much I spoil my. Oh, balls. I forgot about him. For your main phase, you punch bad phase, burn more cards, 10 to destroy all the cards on the field. Ah. Well, that's bad. Oh, absolutely. That's the plan. I mean, that's why, well, Spooky's gotta do a stream on that Asylum game so we can get that done. Probably have him play an actual scary game, gosh darn it. Last two games he played weren't that scary at all. This last one's got like a I don't think it's a mascot horror, it's more like Choo Choo Charles, I think. So, that'll be good to get some spooks out of that guy. I'm just looking at my Steam library real quick. We got a lot of games that are going to take a while to play. Let's see. We got Pathfinder, Neverwinter Nights, Jagged Alliance. Some of these, I don't know if they have that much story to them, so that won't take too long. Baldur's Gate. We're going to have Sir Memphis play that one. That's going to be wild. I just gotta pick the games that I'm gonna play on stream and the ones I'm not. Because if I do stream for all of them, I will never finish this list. Ever. Also, I might be in some big troubles. Jank just pulled a big reversal wombo combo on me. The legend. This guy's got weird square guns. Very weird. Who wants square guns? Hope the land might be a good option. Yeah, well, like I said, we gotta finish these games up first. Let me, find Borderlands 2. So obviously, we're not gonna be playing that one anytime soon. Death Door, Death Gambit, Epistory. Which I know not everyone liked Epistory, but I actually thought it was really interesting. Have you ever been too scared to finish a game before? No. I've gotten, like, what's the word for it? I've taken my dang sweet time to finish a game before. Never been scared to finish one, no. No, oh, right. Exciton Night. Go, Dig Dug. Bring forth chaos, Dig Dug. I don't think I have another one of the spell I want, though. Which stinks. I guess this one. Unfortunately, now that I've lost my Grand Bash, that's not good. That's kind of where all my damage is. But the Dark Web have some really good scary games, but I can imagine, but I have no interest in the Dark Web. That just sounds like a good way to get a really bad virus on your computer. Meanie Merciless gets me nothing. Okay. Actually, hold on. This work. Oh boy. Let's see. Target fishing monster controls and goblins. I have no idea what this does. I have not summoned this monster in a long time. Goblin Booker's gone Booker. Alright, so targeting a couple of cards. Oh wow. That worked alarmingly well. Hipped up Sim, but haven't messed with it. Me and me and Necro, Shim, and X, I used to play that a lot when we were playing like Monopoly and junk. Monopoly and other tabletop-y games. So, it's a little janky, but, you know, you got people to play with. Be a lot of fun. Anyway, GG Jank. Been an honor. Finally. Got ourselves a win for the night. Hell yeah. At least I can say I didn't lose them all tonight. Alright. One more duel? I guess it's Slayer if he's up for it. Oh, they're dueling right now. Let's see what the boys are doing. There's a place where we can make RPGs and we can make Yu-Gi-Oh! D&D. I told you. Yeah, Tabletop Simulator. Okay, low-key, I will tell you guys, I have dreamt one day of making my own, or being like a game master in a D&D campaign. The trick would be to find people to do it with, because I can't trust Necro or Shem with it, I don't think. Fuck to say that. I just feel like Necro would give up too quick, and Shim would just want to be murder hobo like 99.99% of the time. What, did you just get OTK'd? What on earth happened here? My knowledge of the Dark Web has only come from movies. Unfriended Dark Web and Ralph breaks the internet. Yeah. I don't really trust the whole notion of it. I got time for one. I wish I could play my goatees. My goatees or Gonskis. let's finish off with something fun. As it's Slayer's turn, right? Yeah. There you are. There you are. Alright, folks. One more game tonight. Unlucky. It felt like you had a start there. Did you get impermed or something? Alright. I'll go second. Why not? Yeah, that goes for us. Yes, and I need to update. Ugh, stay up late. I've got so many Good thing Memphis doesn't need to sleep. Otherwise, I would never get projects done. Oh, you didn't get the field spell. Okay. Not even since you have to worry about your info can be compromised on the dark web unless you install safeguard. That's like the regular internet too, but I imagine it's worse on the dark web. That implied freedom and junk. What do we got? Oh, right. This is Lightsworn's. Or not, it's Arcana Force. Bleh. DMing a campaign on D&D, try to get Spicy to join, he canceled day of. That sucks to hear. So am I gonna get, like, NTK'd here? Possibly. Let's see. Yu-Gi-Oh! Discussion. Heads up, if you aren't doing normies, tell me at one plaza. Okay. Oh, just check on the Discord. Excellent. Okay. What do we got? I have a feeling I'm gonna get reverse, or not even, what's the word for it? It's an NTK, because if Slayer gets what he wants, which I don't think he's not, I'm just doomed. Well, that was good for you. I don't know about me. It all depends, man. You got the Chaos Ruler. And me with my 2 donkeys. Because that's all I drew. I got 2 donkeys. Yeah, that's literally all I have is a couple of donkeys in my hand. Oh. Interesting. Not going for the Super K. Because the other problem is this thing has like a Chaos Ruler just straight up says your opponent can activate the effects of monsters on the field, which is really bad for me. I just look at a monster like this and I'm like, who designs this? Who did this? What monster? You madman. NTK is only drawing all pieces of exotic in the first turn. Okay. I'm just thinking of, like, the fact that he's gonna skip, like, or at least has the potential to skip my turn. Which is probably gonna happen, then if I don't get a turn, it's kinda like an OTK. Or an NTK. Yeah. Frickin' Chariot? First monster of battle, summon this monster to your field. Yep. My question is, are we ever going to get the other Arcanas, like the Hermit and the Strength, the High Priestess, etc.? The world! Oh. Okay, I get a turn. Awesome. Unfortunately, I don't... I have no other option. I must do something really dumb. I'll activate Pop Her Up. These 3. Ouchie. Alright. Activate Pendulum Scale. Etartle. And activate Soul Pendulum. Along with Duelist Alliance. This lets me search at Pendulum Scale. Pendulum Man. What does this do as a Pendulum Scale again? Perform Palace Pendulum Summon. All Perform Palace. Yeah, that's time to enter. Okay, cool. I was annoying other Master Duel live streams. What I missed. I don't rage quit now. I did lose, but I did beat Jank, so that was cool. I beat someone. I'm thinking of what I want to do. Alright. Well, I can't go down by one. That's not good. I may have just messed myself up ever so slightly. I can't pendulum summon my donkey. F is slightly miscalculated that one. Let's see. It says change each target's scale by 1. So why can't I change a 2 to a 1? That seems like a issue. Other Master Duel player rages, I can imagine. We do that sort of thing here. I have no idea if this is going to ruin the stat boost or not, but we'll find out in a hot second. Not that it really matters too much, but let's see. Who do I want to get? Hold on. Get 2 Pendulum Scale dudes. Get the Monkey Board. There were 2 options, you didn't see the second button. Oh, that was closed off. I didn't see. Yeah, I probably just didn't look at it hard enough. You're right. Let me think. On the other penalty, so this card scale becomes 4. Okay. I just need to draw something. Alright. Activate. Ghostly somehow gets annoying, you got the casual duel. I am very much in the Zen zone, man. Win or lose, I'm just here to play a card game. You know? So I don't need to worry about no raging or quitting. I'm just trying to, like, draw out my deck right now. I've already Pendulum Summoned, yeah, I need to draw more things. Sorry, donkey. Thing. Sadly, I never drew into... What was my other fusions? Oh, Fiber Hard Dart. Okay, I don't have that. Oh, let's see. This could work. Oh, wait, no, my monsters didn't get the attack boost. Never mind. Unfortunately, I didn't draw the cards I really needed, I don't think. But, from hell or high water, I'm gonna do something. I don't know if it's gonna help me to do these somethings, but I'm gonna do it. Let's see, no. Definitely not. So remind me how this works again. Add a pendulum, unless you pendulum can activate monster effects, and the effects of the cards in the zones are negated. Yes. So I do not want to go for that. Let's see. If I'm gonna... Okay, I'm gonna get this one. Pendulum Scale. Which is negate, but, you know, that's fine. Although, again, I'm probably gonna get OTK'd here just because... Yeah, what Arcana Force do? They're an OTK machine. It's ironic because they're all fairy monsters. Okay, yeah, he's good. player, he's fine. Like, I would love to play Arcana Force too, but yeah, my scales! Blowing up a Pendulum player's back row should be considered a war crime, sir. Yeah. Dang it, I had a cool plan with my valet and everything. He was gonna weaken your monsters and stuff. That's what he does. Was it once per turn, tag declared. Minus 300 for every pendulum scale face up. How much was that? 1, 2, 5, 6. It was like 1,800 damage. Or 1,800 reduction. That would have been pretty cool. But sadly, and also I have my pinch helper, which was gonna save me from direct attacks and things. Aww. Oh well. Not my night. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm just tired. I'm getting ready for Christmas, and I got all these other projects working on, and I spent the past week up late finishing up Card Talk's review of Planet series, so I am on my last legs of energy. I'm still going to be doing this all the rest of the, well, except for, I'll get sleep on Christmas Day. How's that? I'll actually bother to sleep. Sound good? I think that sounds good. I'll sleep when I'm dead. Let's put it that way. And that'll give me enough energy to build all those decks this weekend and be ready for Cabin Fever, which I do need to make the intro for, but I got started on it, so that's good. I got started on it. I got the audio bit for it. I just gotta make all the animation bits, which will be very simple, but, you know, we'll do it. Oh, I do need to make sure that the audio is not going to be copyrighted. That's another important thing. It's such an annoying thing on YouTube when you need to make, like, music for a video and, like, you're not a musician. Try to find audio bits, and, like, most stuff is copywritten. Why? Like, YouTube has an audio library. I forgot my life points were that low. Alright, good game, Slayer. I wish I had better showing for you, but that's on me. Alright. As usual, I will leave the duel room open for everyone who wants to use it. Who's currently hearing stuff. Alright. See what structure decks we have available before we buy anything else. Could do Raid Raptors, but that sounds boring. There's not many, like, structure decks I like. Never play Ozzy Osbourne, they'll mute the entire video, yeah. No worries about that. I know not to mess with the Oz. I just want to see what's in this. It does have a lot of Blue Eye staples and things in it. Dust through, and I think I have a few melodies. Let me double check something real quick, chat. Let me check. A part of me wants to open a 10-pack because that's the fun part of it, you know? Yeah, I could free up some of these. That would be good. Tell you what. We'll do a little bit of both. Like, I'll buy the rest of the structure decks later. I'll go buy one right now. Awesome. So any good packs we can open, we get one roll of one thing. Of course, I don't like any of these. Do we have any of these that look any good? Any secret packs? I mean, maybe. I don't know. I'm like, I don't really want Birth of a Challenger. I don't think this is like hand. Well, then again, another triple tactic talents could. Get ultimates. You know what? Screw it. We're just gonna open this one. Wish me luck, everybody. Goodbye, bits. Hope the next event is soon. Okay, not bad. We shall open the box and see what we get. Alright, trap trick. Always fun. Bike shield with chain. Alright, come on. Big pack. Need a big one. 2 or 3 ultras in here. Dark Ruler. I don't really have that many decks I would play Dark Ruler in, though. Clockwork. Well, that's a rare. Doesn't really matter. I can track that whenever I want. I don't know what I'm hoping. I just want like something cool I can use, like a triple tactical talents. You pay with real money. I have in the past, but very infrequently. I prefer to just like grind it. You can tell because I'm down in silver. I don't play this game that often. I only play it on stream with the boys because then I know we'll have a good time. I've only ever spent on this when I had no gems and I really wanted to have some pulls with the boys. Oh, I got the bad one. You want the right hand, not the left. Ow. Come on, something shiny. Something actually good would be nice. Like Zinzen Hu replica, really? A pointless trap card. Don't get me wrong, Zinzen Hu is like classic Yu-Gi-Oh card, but doesn't really good in here. I'm seeing a lot of Dynamorph, or not Dynamorph, Paleozoics. Another trap trick. Nothing. Whole bunch of nothing. Everyone here, dude, not one girl. Nope. Not too many Yu-Gi-Oh fans who are girls. Maybe someday. But then it's gonna get weird. But in a good way. Maybe. Also, has anyone actually done this? Like, I don't even know what this event is about. Split among the winners. I mean, I don't even know how this event works. How does it work? You predicted which 3 cards will be chosen at random. You can make predictions. Other than you know how to play the event is a 3 card will be. 3 card will be not to be. I have no idea. I just picked random stuff I figured everyone would play. So we'll see if that works. What was the prize split between the winners? How many gems? 3 million. And then a bunch of little ones for... They're gonna pick the most obscure cards, you know? Yeah, alright. Sounds good, Levi. Thanks for stopping by. Everybody, thank you very much for joining us for tonight's Master Duel stream, which will probably be the last Master Duel stream of 2025. So, I went out getting my butt handed to me, but I'll work on some new Master Duel decks. You know, I got all the structure decks and things. I need to make some new ones. Why the Jack Daxter Avatar Slip? Oh. The first 2 days, just guessed waifu. That could work. It could. But yes, thank you very much, everyone, for watching. If you're new, or if you're old, hit the like button if you enjoyed tonight's stream. Consider subscribing if you're brand new. You know, if you're not subscribed, why not? Give the gift of subscriptions to your boy Memphis. But yes, thank you very much again for watching, and we'll have another stream next week of Edo Pro. I don't know when yet, but I'll let you know. And the duel room is going to be open for the next little bit, so y'all are still welcome to use the darn thing. I can't really leave the stream going to let you know the room code, but, you know, you guys are here. You're welcome to use it. Till next time, everybody, have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and I'll see you guys again in the next one. I gotta get going, but for now, y'all stay safe and happy. Have a good evening. Take care, everybody.